Hello everyone, here is my 79 Mustang Ghia V6 that I've completely restored. I've painted it in a BMW color. It was originally white. I added a rear spoiler, 3-piece rear spoiler like the pace car the same year, and painted some side stripes like the 8081 Cobras. It's paint, not decals. Everything was done by myself. Yes, it's a V6. The V6 was only available in 1979 during part of the year. It was later replaced by the older 3.3 liter 6-cylinder engine, less powerful too, but little more torquey. It's a Cologne V6. It was built in Germany, and is a carryover of the engines used in the previous generation. This car was sold new in Belgium in early 1980 in the town of Tournai, and I bought it nearby about 3 years ago. It was left in a dry storage for at least 20 years, and it was very well, it was in very good condition. Just some body damage, nothing really serious, just the doors needed to be replaced, front fender too. But I found a parts car with it, and was able to repair it with the year correct parts. Took a lot of time to do everything correctly, go into details, make it really smooth. Those cars are really hard to find here, and they really are in good condition. So this model is really unusual for most people here. They have no idea it's a Mustang. When I tell them, they're quite surprised, but it's generally a good surprise. People like the car. It stands out everywhere I go. As you can see, the interior is pretty much perfect. Excellent black vinyl interior. No tears, no damage. I did have to make a new headliner, of course. I found a fabric that matched. Not exactly the same, but it matches. It has the sports wheel, no air conditioning. It had no radio, but the original radio dealer panel was cut off for the radio, so I installed a era correct radio, to which I added an auxiliary input to plug in any MP3 player, so it doesn't look out of place. Oh, little dust on the seats. Sorry about that. The dashpad is perfect. Let's accelerate a bit. Car's warm. Sounds pretty good, I think. The exhaust is a Walker Dynamax. It's actually only the muffler and exhaust pipe, tailpipe, sorry. The rest is fully original. The exhaust was in pretty good condition except the muffler and tailpipe. One thing that was special with the Belgian models was the rearview mirrors, which were flat mirrors and were like European homologated mirrors, but they're very fragile and they were screwed through the door, which led to an ugly rust hole. So I plugged the hole correctly and put some original American mirrors, which look a lot better, a lot cleaner. Also, the car was a radio daylight, so it didn't have an antenna. So I added one. The hole was already made. There was just a plug originally, so I added an antenna. Also, this is a Ghia model, so it has the handle here. Sorry about the chrome bits; they just won't stay in place. It has a much thicker carpet, a very thick hair. It has special seats with special headrests, as you can see. It also, I believe, it's on the Ghias only, had the option to get the seat higher with this little handle here. Up, and the seat goes higher. Also Ghia emblems here. There was one in the rear, but I removed it. Also, there was the original owner's manual in French that covers all the models of the 79 year. All the information is here. Pretty unusual. This is where it was sold new, 10th of March 1980 in Tournai. This is the matching serial number, the VIN number, sorry. There's a few, somebody started to do a service records up until 55,000 kilometers. The car has now 94,000, around a little more than that. Also, a very precious document that I found under the car, inside the car, under the carpet, is the build sheet, which covers all the information. Those who know a lot about these cars will realize something's really different here. Is where is it? 10 per 179 inches brakes in the rear. Fox body Mustangs have 9 inches rear drums. These Belgian models have 10 inches. Let's see the engine. It runs really smooth. It's a very, very pleasant car to drive. Sorry about that. I did not restore the engine because of the low mileage and overall good condition. So I wanted it to preserve its appearance and not look like it was made to look pretty, just to impress somebody. So there's still our factory, a little bit of rust here. It's not such a big deal. I just changed the water pump. All the hoses are new. Everything works perfect. Frame rails are extremely solid. The whole car was very solid with very minor rust spots, which I all took care of. Insulation is in great condition. It's some information here. Some tags that were only in a 2.8. Belgian import tag. And this is the bug tag. As you can see, the car was white originally, as the EX for export model. If I remember right, it was built in July of 1979. Fairly late model. Sadly, I had just sold the car, so it will be gone tomorrow. I have another Fox body Mustang, a 79 notchback, but with a 4-cylinder, which will be restored in the future too. It was a very, very lovely car, very enjoyable to drive, very unusual on the roads, here at least. It's smooth, it's light, it's agile. Lovely car. Even though the 2.8 is only 115 horsepower or 110, oh, I'm not sure. It's pretty snappy. You wouldn't beat like crazy quarter miles with this car, but it's not all that matters. What matters is miles per gallon, like they say, and it gives me plenty. I hope the new owner enjoys it as much as I do. He was really impressed during the test drive. Let's go for a test drive. Let's go.